Hey guys, Jay Lee here, and today I am going to talk about my top 10 most worn or most liked favorite fragrances in January 2021. First one up is GIVENCHY Gentleman EDP. What can I say about this? Warm, spicy, powdery. I mean, even with the floral notes, it's very masculine. It's a perfect one for the winter. And I started when I only collected designers and only knew about designers. It was the ones that I knew, so it has a little bit of nostalgia effect to it. And for some reason, it reminds me of Prada Luna Rosa Black. I hope it's not just the bottle and the design that it's reminding me of it. Next one up is BALMAIN Ambergris, and a quick shout out to my boy Arson, aka Fortis Sensia, and this man, whoo, is so smooth and so clean. Amber is one of my favorite notes right now, and this has to be my favorite amber fragrance at the moment. It's not that common, it's kind of rare, it's hard to find, but if you can get your hand on this and try this, you have to try this, especially if you're an amber fan. Next one up is another fragrance that really takes me back with a little bit of nostalgia. It's Acqua di Parma Colonia QUERCIA, the EDC version. Like I said, it really takes me back pre-COVID, when I would map out malls around me and I just go on trips and collect samples and just try out things. This one was one of the heavy hitters back then. This probably is my my favorite Acqua di Parma, with Acqua di Parma Fico d'Amalfi right behind it. This is such a dark, warm, heavy winter scent. I mean, despite the citrus in here, for me it just screams oak moss, and more oak moss. There's a little bit of tonka beans and cedar in there, but for me, again, oak moss. Next one up, MUGLAR CRYPTOMINT. And if you watch any of my videos, you know I talk about this a lot. I like the MUGLAR series that comes in this rubbery bottle. AMIN and all the other flankers, but this one bottle to rule them all. And of course, quick shout out to Adrian Clark for introducing me to this and giving me a present of one of these bottles, for presenting me with one of these bottles. This was love at first sniff, and that hasn't changed at all. This is easy grab, old time grab. When somebody comes over, I'm like, do you know CRYPTOMINT? You gotta try it. And number 4, CRYPTOMINT. These are not in any particular orders, by the way. Next one, we got a 2-in-1. I love layering these two, so I put it in as one. I really don't layer that much. The most layering I do is layering the fragrance with its oil version, but this one is the actual layering I do. So what we got here is MUSK Zoologist perfumes and Tom Ford's Jasmine Musk. And these two, I love layering them. I do use them on its own separately, but mostly when I use these, I layer them. A quick note, it's kind of funny that actually the colors are kind of similar with the white and the gold thing going on, but this is the special edition. If anybody has both of these, try layering them both and let me know how it is, because it is really something magical. Obviously, MUSK is something very hyped in the fragrance community, while Jasmine Musk is a little bit less known, but I'm telling you, they both are fantastic fragrances, especially combined together. Boyaka! So the next one up is AMOUAGE Imitation Man. And for this one, let's just start at the presentation. I mean, like, wow, that is sexy. I mean, the bottle, how it's transparent, how it starts a little dark, and then in the middle it's a little reddish, and it goes blue. I mean, even if the juice wasn't good, I think I would have liked this on my display, or just to show off and just to look at or whatnot. Imitation Man is supposed to embody the 70s New York and how it was, the streets and whatnot. But for me, it doesn't do that at all. For me, for some reason, I get a lot of incense in here, even though it's not one of the notes. So instead of a New York vibe, it gives me more of a Middle Eastern vibe, which a lot of the AMOUAGE do for me. For some reason, it gives me a very similar vibe to, vibe, not scent, to Zoologist Camel. They both give me this scent feeling of going down to a flea market where they have all the carpets and rugs and whatnot. Again, it's a very Middle Eastern feeling for me, very foreign. Next one up, another one from the house of Zoologist perfumes. It is one of my favorites, CIVET. And not only do I love this, it is a good example of my experience with Zoologist. This one only has about 80-90 notes, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm smelling. But what I really do love is the experience that I had with it, which is that I really did not like this at first. Not only did I dislike it, I literally thought, who the fuck would wear this? And I was so wrong. And that's the example that experience that I have with Zoologist a lot, where I really at first dislike it or don't even think it's wearable, and then after time I end up loving them. Well, I guess I was so wrong about who the fuck would wear this, and it's amazing, so keep them coming, Victor, just keep them coming. And the next one we got is NISHANE Annie. Okay, NISHANE Annie. So what can I say? Just a good vanilla bomb. Strong vanilla bomb. Whoo! This one in Imitation Man actually has Turkish rose, and rose is one of my least favorite notes. And I think both of them did a really good job blending all the notes that I don't even pick up the rose. This one is a very popular one. It's on almost everybody's favorite list, so I won't want to go into it too much. It's so nice. It breaks my heart. I'm letting go of this. Cat, please take care of this one. It's close to my dear heart. So next one up from the Gentleman of Gentlemen's, Mr. Tom Ford, is one of their new releases, Bitter Peach. And this one, like CIVET, I really didn't like at first. When I first tried it, I really thought like there was no notes in there other than the peach. I thought it was just a plain simple peach. I thought it wasn't complex at all. But now that I've tried it and realized that it's a little bit more complicated than I was leading on to or thought. A lot of hype in the community got me to retry it and revisit it over, and now I like it. I like how there's a little bit booziness with it, with the rum and cognac, and I would honestly not wear it that much, but I like to spray it on furniture or spray on my bed before I go to bed. Yes, I do that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, but I'd rather enjoy it on a female. I like smelling it, but I don't wear it that much. I know that's kind of weird, if that makes sense. Last but not least, this is a big surprise for me. It's one of a house that I'm recently discovering now. It's RIRANA Salty Citrus. Man, oh man, what do I say about this? First of all, when it comes to RIRANA, everybody's talking about coconut nanas. And coconut nanas is bananas, but wow, this one, let me tell you, when I just, heard the name Salty Citrus, I was honestly like, another citrus scent. We have so many citrus scents. Do we need another one? It's gonna be bland like all the other ones. I'm not really gonna like it. But this one, to me, is very special and very well done. And one thing I love about it is a lot of the citrus scents, when you first spray it, after an hour or two, the top notes, the citrus notes goes away and it turns to something else. In my opinion, this one, the citrusy scent or whatever the opening is, stays till almost the end. It doesn't change that much for me. It doesn't go down to a mid and bass notes. It's whatever was in the opening stays there for a long time, and I'm really impressed with that. Shout outs to Mikey Leo and RIRANA Canada. This one is really done nice, and if you haven't tried this, yeah, coconut nana is good. Tobacco vanilla is really good, underrated as well. But if you can, give this a try, because this is amazing. So that was it for me. Short and sweet, quick, top 10 fragrances that I've worn the most or enjoyed the most during January. I know it's the lockdown, quarantine, and things are hard, but always remember to have a good sense of humor.